X sub 1.
X sub 2.
Y sub 1. And then our next one, we're going to call them what?
Y2 and
X sub 2, Y sub 2.
Yeah.
So we got D equals square root, parenthesis, what? What comes first? The X's or the Y's? The X's, and what X comes first? X2 or X1?
1.
2.
I don't know. I don't remember.
X2.
X2, which is 7. So we got parentheses 7 minus our X sub 1, which is 1. Close the parenthesis. What's our X? And then we gotta square it. Plus parenthesis. And then it's gonna be Y2 minus Y1. So what's our Y2?
7.
7 minus negative 2. Close it, square it. Is this ready to type in on the calculator?
No, you have to add.
Yeah.
So because I have, for the Y's, I have 7 minus negative 2. What's a minus minus?
Wouldn't it be a plus?
Positive.
Okay, now we can type it in on that calculator. Okay, so take a second, type it in on the calculator.
Is this right?
What'd you guys get? Compare.
3 something 13.
Yeah.
3 square root of 13? Is that what everybody got?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what do you need to hit? SD?
So 10.8.
Huh?
10.8.
10.8 what?
And D.
You need 2 decimal places, so it should be 10.8 something.
10.81.
10.81? There we go. We got 2 decimal places. See our decimal? Just like change is 2 decimal places, it would be 1025, 1081. Okay, I want it to look like money.
My favorite store.
Oh, you want to actually look like money.
No.
Alright,
Okay, so the very next one, what's our very first step?
Don't we have to label them?
Label them. Okay, so it's going to be X1, Y1,
And then X2, Y2.
X2, Y2. We got D equals a square root. What comes first, Andy? My X's or Y's?
X2.
X2, so it's going to be parenthesis, and our X2 is 0, minus
1.
X1, which is going to be 1, close parenthesis, and squared, plus, what comes next, Sammy? We did our X's.
Y2.
Y2, which is negative 8, minus Y1, which is 3. Close it, square it. Okay, so I got parenthesis 0 minus 1, close parenthesis, squared, plus, and then we have our Y's. So parenthesis negative 8 minus 3, close it, square it.
Whoa, something doesn't really line up. Since it's a negative and a minus, wouldn't it be a plus?
So,
So 122.
huh? That's what you got, Bree?
Oh, this is just
You're fine. I don't know what it is there.
So S and D 11.04. That's a quick. Why did he explain it now?
Hold on, wait on somebody else. I don't know if yours was right.
I was. Oh wait, I did that one. Oh shit. I just don't know from. Okay, I'm not gonna do.
You got
I do.
Losing brain cells here.
wasting your own work time.
True.
Like,
No,
one,
but you
The
don't.
more you do, the more you slow you do.
two,
I've already said
negative one, just equals positive one.
Did you get it?
no, I'm
You
trying.
What'd you guys get?
122. And then.
Trevor, what'd you get?
11.04.
What was it before that though?
11.04.
122.
122? So it's gonna be a square root of 122, which is what?
11.045.
No, just.
No, it looks like money. It should look like money.
Alright. So that one, 6 one down.
Okay, let's look at the, I'm gonna do one more. What's our very first step?
All of them.
Label them? How am I gonna label them, Sammy?
Why does she always ask me?
Because this is the pet you can do with
X1, Y1, and then X2, Y2.
Perfect.
And before you ask again, we have to do the X2 first.
Okay, so D equals, and it's gonna be a square root. And it's gonna be x2, you are right. So parenthesis though, parenthesis, and our x2 is -2 minus what?
X1.
x1, which is -1. Close parenthesis, square it, plus parenthesis, what comes next?
Y2 and
y2, so -3 minus, and our y1 is 3, close it, square it. Okay, so here's what I got. For our x's, I got parenthesis, -2 minus -1, close it, squared. So what about that minus minus?
plus.
Yeah, it should be plus, okay? We can't type it in the calculator like this. So you got plus, okay, and now it can be typed in the calculator. So I got -2 plus 1. Okay, and you guys